Hello everyone, this is Dawn over at Plot Chronicles. I wanted to review, and I've reviewed this book probably a long time ago, but I wanted to re-review it because a movie's coming out about it. I'm reviewing The Housemaid by Freida McFadden. It's the original book and it's probably one of her most popular books. Now, I don't know if you've seen it. I highly recommend when you're done watching this video, go to YouTube and look up the movie trailer for The Housemaid. It has Amanda Seyfried, and I looked on how to pronounce that last name. According to what I looked up, that's her name, Amanda Seyfried. I don't know if you know who she is. Beautiful, lit blonde. She's blonde. Can't believe she's 39 already. She looks so much younger. She was in Mamma Mia. She was in the show Big Love. Anyway, a very talented actress. And then also someone that is kind of new to me, Sydney Sweeney, and another young lady. They're in this movie together. And if you look at the trailer, oh my gosh, it looks like an incredible movie. It's coming out in December, and one of my friends and I are going to go see it. I cannot wait. So, because of that, I went and I wanted to, because I read / listened to audio of this book a few years back, so I wanted to familiarize myself with it, because I read at least 10 books a month. And I was pretty sure I remembered what happened, a big part of it, but I wanted to do it. I'm going to tell you what, I can listen to Freida's books over and over again. I don't get bored. And because there's so much going on, because there's so many twists and turns, I forget about things. So I enjoy them, even listening to them a second time around. But basically, The Housemaid, it is about a woman named Nina Winchester who seems to have it all. We know how these books go. She has one little girl, and she's married to this very handsome, successful guy named Andrew, who seems to just dote on his wife and daughter. They have a, beautiful home, all of this kind of stuff, okay? Well, a woman, and you'll kind of find this out, I don't think I'm giving you too many spoilers, but her name is Millie. She's kind of down and out, and she gets a job as a live-in maid with this family. And of course, things start to happen. I'll just say that. Little secrets start coming out, and you get to find out what's going to happen in the book. And me, it's hard to sometimes do a review, because when you do a book review, you don't really want to give too much away, because then you're doing spoilers if someone really wants to, watch or listen to it, or not watch. Actually watch the movie and or listen to an audiobook or read the book. I will say I've read almost every single one of Freida McFadden's books. I love some of them, I like some, and then some are just okay. I don't dislike any of her books. They all have at least kept my interest, but some are definitely better than others. I would say this is one of her best books. I would say it's in the top 5 of her best, mostly because of all the twists and turns, okay? And there's also a gardener named Enzo that's in the book that you learn from. He's from Italy. You get to learn about him, and it's very, very interesting. And so this Nina Winchester seems to kind of unravel and has all sorts of issues, and Andrew, the poor husband, doesn't know what to do or how to handle it, and Millie, the maid, is kind of brought in it, and Millie kind of feels like she can't do anything right. But you get to find out more about the family and what's going on, and let me just say, a lot of very, very unexpected things happen, and that's what makes the book good. I would never have thought the twists and turns that happen in this book would have ever happened. I cannot wait for the movie. Let me know, guys, have you read The Housemaid by Freida McFadden? If you have, did you enjoy it? And is it something you would read if you haven't read it? And if you have, would you want to go see the movie? Because it looks, if you look at the trailer, how some movie trailers are like, wow. If you look at the trailer, it definitely looks like something many people would want to go see. I mean, there's a lot of excitement in there. So let me know, guys, what you think. The next few videos I'll be doing, I'm going to be reviewing the month of November. I'm going to be doing my favorite books. I might do a video about my not so favorite books and why. I normally don't do that, but just if I say I wasn't a fan of a book, it doesn't mean it wasn't a good book. It means it wasn't for me, and that's why I tell everybody to do their own research. But I'm going to kind of do what I call a reading report card, and then I'm going to tell you my #1 favorite book for the month of November. I think I read, right, and off the top of my head, around 15 books. And I do have one book. I have like 4 or 5 books out of the 15 that I really liked. I think there's only 4 or 5 that I rated a 4 or above. Okay, the rest of them, no. And out of all of those books, there's one book that stands out as the best of all of the books. And then after December, I'm going to do a review on my very favorite books from the year. And then I'm going to probably try to pick 5 because I at least read 120 books. By the end of December, I'll have read at least 120 books. And by then, I'll do a review of maybe my top 5 favorite books. Let me know what you guys think. If I will ask you this, we're not into December yet. Well, we are so far, but not to the end. I would love to know what you think so far some of your favorite books are this year. Also, do you have any favorite new authors this year? I'd love to hear about it. Anyway, guys, I do appreciate your patience, and I appreciate you guys watching and showing so much positive support over here on the channel. I do plan on continuing in 2026. I kind of think of it as our own little book club over here. Anyway, thanks everybody. I love you all very much. Bye-bye.